I'm going to talk a little bit about my upcoming album titled Preludes, and a few words on how it came about. All these lovely preludes, the short little pieces on this album, were written a little more than a century ago by Russian pianist, composer, and as I learned later on, mystic and philosopher, Alexander Nikolaevich Scriabin. Pretty extensive career. And so these are all piano pieces that I've learned on the electric guitar, which was really a fascinating process. In February 2018, I learned the first one, Opus 11, number 22, and from there on I started a series where once a month I would learn a prelude and then share it on social media and repeat for a whole year. And so fast forward 11 videos later, and here we are, the 12th video on this lovely night of June 2019, which is a little bit later than planned, but I'm very happy to finally share it with you, and even happier to share it within the frame of that album, which I feel is a nice conclusion to the series. And so this album has 10 tracks. It's a selection of all the preludes that I've learned over 2018. I'm happy to have involved some friends in the project as well. The album features other musicians on certain tracks that were really a pleasure to work with. They are Mayu Funaba on piano, David Rourke on the guitar, and Sébastien Bachand on upright bass. They, I think, brought the pieces to life very beautifully. I'm also happy to have worked with Michael Borsellino, who recorded, mixed, mastered the tracks in the beautiful and empty Oscar Peterson Hall. And finally, my good friend Brian Vong, a visual artist with a very keen eye who took care of the artwork. Translating these pieces from the piano to the guitar was kind of fascinating every single time, in a sense that looking at the score, I didn't know what to expect. Some required surprisingly very little alterations. Some required a lot of alterations, either because of the range or the voicing. And in the process, I got to learn a lot about the guitar itself. But past that technical aspect, there is, more importantly, I think, an undeniable poetic, lyrical quality to these preludes that is what makes mystical Scriabin who he is, I think, and it was the most important thing to keep in mind whenever alterations were needed. The album will be out on June 27th on different platforms. A big thank you to everyone who followed my series video by video, and I'm very excited to share it all with you soon. Bye for now.